BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by...
I want to retire knowing we did it right. We want
to know that it's been worth something.
It's worth everything.
Be intentional about your worth. Farmers National Bank Wealth Management.
Suicide is just, can be devastating because it just doesn't affect the person that completed suicide, but it can. They say it affects 7 or 8 people. I think it affects even more if it's somebody at work, or it's a younger person. It's just a trauma that'll continue for years because there's a lot of unanswered questions. Suicide is about pain, and it's about stopping the pain. And they say nobody wants to die; they just want the pain to stop. So the people around you, then, I think they're left with: should I have done something? Should I have asked the right questions? And sometimes there may not be anything you can do. Okay, but I think we got to start the conversation, and I think that's real important.
And so for people who are going through this, or even, family or coworkers, what resources are out there to help people?
The help network is local. There's also an 800 number that a person can call because they may be outside of the help network, which is Mahoning, Trumbull, and Columbiana County. Or there's a text line that some people are more comfortable texting, so they could text for help. There's also an online program called Man Therapy, which uses humor, relates to men, what they're going through, and also has links to a chat room and also some web-based information. A lot of resources out there. Best thing you can do is sit down and talk to a family member or talk to a friend, which is hard. It's really hard for a guy to show there's a weakness because you're afraid, are you going to lose status? Are you going to lose your job? Are people going to think different of you? And these are things we sort of build in little boys' heads from the time we were young. And we need to stop that stigma. We need to move forward. Mahoning County Mental Health and Recovery Board, we're going to start a public service spot that the board's paying for. And it's going to start running on Channel 21 in September. What we did was we went and got some local men to talk and say it's okay to ask for help. So we have Judge Durkin and Judge Wusu, we have Sheriff Green, we have Boom Boom Mancini, and we have one of the 49ers, which will come on, and also a young man that's in the service. And they'll come on and they'll just say, it's okay to ask for help. Every 11 minutes somebody takes their own lives. Most of these people are men. I think one of the scenes, we have Boom Boom Mancini saying it's a sign of strength, not weakness. So we're hoping if they see people they see on the street, sports figures saying it's okay, we think that's a start. And again, I just want to start the conversation. So we're starting that, and hopefully I'm hoping we can get more people just to come on. Each person says one line, but it's going to be just when people watching TV, they see it and they'll say, hey, I know that guy, or geez, if this sports person or Sheriff Green says it's okay to ask for help, it's really not, I'm not being weak. And so that's what we're trying to do.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by...
I want to retire knowing we did it right. We want
to know that it's been worth something.
It's worth everything.
Be intentional about your worth. Farmers National Bank Wealth Management.